The new GTA Online weekly update is almost here, and today on the show we have all of the news and information in regards to starting our heist month here for the month of November with all new money bonuses this week, some really big discounts on a business as well as some normal vehicles. We have some free cars to check out, extra free rewards and challenges for players to participate in, and more this week in GTA Online. There's a lot to go over, we're going to be diving into it all, but this video will serve as your comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. So with that being said, let's jump in. Starting off, we have a Kaio Perico update here. The Panther statue returns tomorrow as the primary target for players' first playthrough of the Kaio Perico heist between the dates of November the 7th, which is tomorrow, and November the 13th. Now, the wording is a little bit confusing there. It's not necessarily for your absolute first playthrough ever, but your first playthrough between those two calendar dates, anytime between those, your first playthrough, you will get the Panther statue as your primary target. After that, you probably won't get it. It's more of like a one and done type deal right there. But we also have a heist related community challenge we need to talk about. Rockstar says that if the community successfully steals $20 trillion by completing select heist finales all month long, players will unlock new and exclusive rewards with the next GTA Online update coming in December. And of course, that is something that they addressed in their community update newswire from last week that we talked about on Friday. We knew it was going to be a heist challenge. We didn't know the exact amount of money it was going to be, and 20 trillion sounds pretty appropriate. We're probably going to smash that very, very fast. I forget the amount of money that we stole from heist finales last year if we tallied up each week, but I know it was like trillions and trillions of dollars, like dozens of trillions. So 20 trillion will probably be an easy feat right there. Now let's break down our weekly challenge for this week. All players who complete the Kaio Perico heist without dying will receive the Strickler hat as well as $100,000. Since Rockstar says it's the Kaio Perico heist, I would assume, just to be safe, try and go through the absolute whole thing, including all the setup missions without dying, but maybe they're just referring to the finale. I'm not sure if we've seen a weekly challenge like this in the past, so if you guys kind of remember one, then let me know in the comments how that actually was initiated and how you could complete it. If it had to be all setup missions for Kaio Perico as well as the heist finale itself, it would definitely be a lot easier just to do the heist finale itself, but just to be safe, you probably don't want to die during the whole thing. But the Strickler hat and $100,000. Next up, let's talk about our bonuses for this week, because there's nothing super impressive, but it is a lot of Kaio Perico related adversary mode bonuses. So we do have triple money and RP on the community series jobs, of course, the adversary modes, things like that are made by the community this week, but we also have double money and RP on all treasure chests that you can get daily, double money and double RP on the assault on Kaio Perico adversary mode, as well as double money and double RP on the Kaio Perico series. So of course, assault on ATT 16 is going away, assault on Kaio Perico is returning because that's going to be on bonus for this week, and that's what you can expect. Next, let's jump into some of our discounts, because while we don't have a Kaio Perico heist money bonus, of course the weekly challenge has to do with the heist, and you get the Panther statue for your first playthrough. We don't have a bonus. We're probably never going to see that, right? I don't want to say never. We'll probably end up seeing it right before GTA 6 comes out, and then Rockstar will say, oh, double money or triple money on the Kaio Perico heist. That's when you can expect a bonus on the actual Kaio Perico heist finale itself. Otherwise, I don't think we'll ever see it in this game until right before GTA 6 comes out, when it doesn't even matter anymore. But let's move on to our discounts, because if you wanted a bonus on the heist, we don't have that, but we do have 30% off the Kasaka submarine, as well as 30% off all Kasaka submarine upgrades and modifications, 30% off the Kraken Visa, 30% off the Mammoth Squatty, 30% off the Vapid Slam Truck, 30% off the Lampadati Michele GT, 30% off the BF Raptor, and 30% off the Grati Stinger. In addition to that, you can take 40% off the Maibatsu Manchez Scout, as well as 50% off the Western Rat Bike, 50% off the Western Zombie Bobber, and 50% off all body armor, as well as ammo upgrades and purchases here in this game. So that is kind of nice. Then we'll talk about the salvage yard robberies for this week. These are available all the way through November the 13th. Unfortunately, none of these are claimable, but just jumping in, the Nishelion that's featured in the McToney robbery this week will be your standard range vehicle. Then we have the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec, which will be this mid-range vehicle, or this week's mid-range vehicle, featured in the Duggan robbery. And then we wrap up again with the Pegassi Torero as this week's top range vehicle, stealable in the cargo ship robbery. Like I said, none of these that you could steal are unfortunately claimable though. Then for our two free vehicles you can get this week, starting off with the Diamond Casino and Resort. The Lucky Wheel podium vehicle for this week is the Dinka Postlude. And then if we move on over to the LS Car Meet, your LS Car Meet prize ride this week is the Anis Remus, and you can win this vehicle by winning a race for 3 days in a row. They don't say it has to be an LS Car Meet Series race, just win any race 3 days in a row and you get the Anis Remus. So a little bit in terms of like day requirement, it's going to take a little bit of effort, but in terms of just winning, it's not too bad because it could be absolutely any race. Then let's move on to our test drive vehicles. Of course, the premium test drive vehicle for this week is the Grotti Brioso RA. That's for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S players. And then for everyone else, our standard vehicles, we have the Obey 9F, which is a removed vehicle. Same with the Grotti Carbonizare as a removed vehicle, and the Dinka Varus, which I'm pretty sure is going to be removed as well. Those are for everyone: PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Then at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport Car Dealership, we do have the following 5 vehicles. We have the Lampadati Michele GT, the BF Raptor, the Grotti Stinger, the Western Rat Bike, as well as the Western Zombie Bobber. So those are removed vehicles as well, and those are going to be discounted like I was talking about, either 50% off, some of them are going to be 30% off like the Stinger, etc. Now we'll move on to luxury autos. The 2 vehicles that we're going to have for this week are the Declassi Vigoro ZX Convertible, as well as the Anis Urus X32. And then at the gun van, you could take 40% off the Combat Shotgun, including all throwables as well as armor this week, so a double discount for 40% off for all players. And then this is a GTA Plus discount. You can get 50% off the entire gun van inventory. That's also a first time, so that's pretty sweet right there. That will include the Combat Shotgun as well as the throwables and armor. I wonder if the 50% off for GTA Plus is going to stack with the 40% off for all players. So if you have GTA Plus, you can get the Combat Shotgun as well as throwables and armor for 90% off. That would be pretty interesting. We'll just have to see when that releases tomorrow and kind of what the deal is, but some pretty nice opportunities at the gun van this week. And then when it comes to this week's premium race as well as weekly time trials, your HSW time trial for this week is Ron Alternates to Elysian Island. Your normal time trial for this week is Maze Bank Arena, and this week's premium race for all players is Crossing Paths. And that is everything that you can expect coming up in this week's GTA Online update. Of course, just as a reminder to let you guys know, the Halloween event is ending tomorrow, so if you want to get that Albany Lurcher, the Albany Brigham, the Albany Frankenstein, the Classy Tornado Rat Rod, the LCC Sanctus, the Chariot Romero Hearse, if you want to apply the skull tattoos or the Sugar Skull face paints for free, you could do that. Those vehicles I was talking about are going to be 30% off, but this will be the last time you can get them until next year in GTA Online. So if you want to collect them and you haven't done so already, somehow, if you haven't done it for this entire month, make sure to do so tomorrow just to log in, get them off the in-game website so you can get them and have them on your account. But we're going to wrap things up right there. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you guys are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online as well as Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content as a whole, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on this channel, because we post a lot. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and I will keep you guys updated here on this channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're interested. Also, if you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you are more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy this next weekly event for GTA Online, and I will see you guys with the weekly update guide bright and early tomorrow morning. Adios, amigos.